Hello friends, you are watching This is Awesome Videos, and today we are going to solve some past year JEE problems. So today we are going to cover some JEE Advanced 2014 years question papers problem. So let's get started. So this is the question of differential equation and integration combinedly. See how JEE Advanced is difficult. In mains, you are going to find out only DE, only differential equation, or only integration. But in advanced, the combinations of the chapters are there. So let's get started. The function y is equals to f of x is the solution of differential equation dy by dx plus x by upon x square minus 1 is equals to x to 4 plus 2x upon square root of 1 minus x square in minus 1 comma 1 satisfying f of 0 is equal to 0. Then integration minus root 3 by 2 to root 3 by 2 f of x dx is what? So first of all we have to solve this equation, and by solving this equation we got the value of y, and y is equals to f of x, and then we have to put that value in this and integrate this and get the answer. Okay, so first of all our task is to solve this equation. Now first of all, see, this is we can easily see that this is the linear differential equation dy by dx is equal plus p of x into y is equals to q of x. So first of all we have to find out the integrating factor, so let's do that. Integrating factor is equals to e raised to integration p of x dx. Here p of x is x upon x square minus 1. So what I do, integrating factor is equals to e raised to integration p of x dx. P of x is x upon x square minus 1. So here differentiation upon function, so for that I have to multiply by 1 by 2. So e raised to 1 by 2 integration 2x upon x square minus 1. So here you can see in the numerator we have differentiation, here we have integration, function. So the answer is 1 by 2 ln x square minus 1. This 1 by 2 goes here, so it becomes log of square root of x square minus 1. Log and e gets cancelled out, and we left with square root of 1 minus x square. Okay, you can see that it is x square minus 1, but now I return 1 minus x square. Why? Because the equation is in the area of minus 1 to 1. So for that log must be positive, and if we take here x value of x minus 1 to 1, then log becomes negative. Log doesn't get any negative value. The domain of log is greater than 0. So for that I just do 1 minus x square. See, each and every detail is very important here. So it becomes square root of 1 minus x square. So this is my integrating factor. Now what is the solution? Solution is y into integrating factor is equals to integration q of x integrating factor dx plus c. So y here, integrating factor, that is square root of 1 minus x square, is equals to integration q of x. Now tell me, what is q of x? Q of x is this, x raised to 4 plus 2x upon square root of 1 minus x square. So I just write down q of x into integrating factor, that is square root of 1 minus x square dx plus c. Now this and this gets cancelled out, so we left with x raised to 4 plus 2x. Now its integration is x raised to 5 by 5 plus 2 into x square by 2. 2 gets cancelled out, so x square plus c. Now always we have any initial condition for finding out the value of c. The initial condition is f of 0 is equal to 0. So if we put x is equal to 0, then we have y is equals to 0. So just put x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 in each and every term. So here y is equal to 0, so this whole term becomes 0, here 0, here 0, so c is equals to 0. So if we put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, then we get c is equals to 0. So what I left, if c is equal to 0, then y equals to x raised to 5 by 5 plus x square upon square root of 1 minus x square. So this is my final answer. Y is equal to x raised to 5 upon 5 plus x square upon square root of 1 minus x square. See, but the task is not completed. We just find out the value of y, that is y is equals to f of x. Now we have to find out this particular integration. So now we have to put this value of y in that integration, that is integration of minus root 3 by 2 to root 3 by 2 f of x dx. So what I do, I just spread the denominator in both the terms. So what we have, x raised to 5 upon 5 square root of 1 minus x square plus minus root 3 by 2 to root 3 by 2 x square upon 1 minus x square dx. Now tell me, this first term is an odd function. How can I judge that? Just put x is equal to minus x in this term and you will have x raised to minus 5. The power is odd, so we come with minus sign here. So answer of this integration becomes 0. Now put x is equal to minus x here. So the function doesn't change. That means it is even function. So now the integration becomes 2 times 0 to root 3 by 2 x square upon 1 minus x square dx. So we have to just integrate this part, and this is even function, so it becomes is equals to 2 integration 0 to root 3 by 2 x square upon 1 minus x square dx. Now as we know here 1 minus x square is there, so we have to take an assumption. Let's say x is equal to sine theta, so dx is equal to cos theta d theta. So here we have sine square theta dx, that means cos theta d theta, and 1 minus sine square, that is cos square root of cos square, that is cos. Now this cos and this cos gets cancelled out, so we left with 2 integration 0 to pi by 3. See here limit also gets changed. If I put x is equal to 0 here, then theta is equals to 0. If I put x is equal to root 3 by 2 here, then theta equals to pi by 3. Sine inverse of root 3 by 2, that is pi by 3. Now to integrate 2 times 0 to pi by 3 sine square theta d theta, sine square theta. How we are going to integrate that? Just apply the simple formula, 1 minus cos angle double by 2. That means 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. That 2 and this 2 gets cancelled out, so we left with 1 minus cos 2 theta. So we have to integrate 0 to pi by 3 1 minus cos 2 theta d theta. Okay, 1 minus cos 2 theta d theta. Now it's integration theta cos theta is integration, that is sine theta by 2, so minus 1 by 2 sine 2 theta in the limits 0 to pi by 3. Now upper limit, so pi by 3 here minus 1 by 2 sine 2 pi by 3. Now lower limit minus 0 here and sine 0 is also 0. Now pi by 3 as it is, minus 1 by 2 as it is, sine of 2 pi by 3, that is root 3 by 2. So what I have final answer is pi by 3 minus root 3 by 4 is my final ultimate answer. So how, this is a tough question. See, it's not that much tough, but it's not easy at all. So solving is practice. Practice is the most important thing. So let's see one more. This is also from JEE Advanced and this is a pure integration question. So what we have, pi by 4 to pi by 2 cosec x raised to 17 dx is equals to what? Now see, in the answer we don't have any value, we have the integration itself. So we have to compare this integration, that which two are the same. See, in options we have e raised to power something, e raised to u plus e raised to minus u, or e raised to u minus e raised to minus u. That means we have to take an assumption that cosec x is equals to e raised to u plus e raised to minus u, or e raised to u minus e raised to minus u. So what I do, I just take an assumption that 2 cosec x is equals to e raised to u plus e raised to minus u. That means cosec x is equals to e raised to u plus e raised to minus u by 2. Now how, I don't take an easy assumption like this. I don't take an assumption. There must be a proof. So proof is what I had done. I just take log of 10x by 2 is equal to t. If I take log of 10x by 2 is equal to t, then 10x by 2 becomes e raised to t. Then sin x becomes 2 into e raised to t upon 1 plus e raised to t. We all know that this formula, 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Sin 2 theta's formula, that is 2 tan theta by 2 plus upon 1 plus tan square theta by 2. Okay, so we all know that formula. And if we have sin x, then cos x equals to 1 plus e raised to 2t upon 2 e raised to t, and then dividing e raised to t, we have this value. Here it is, minus sign is there. e raised to t plus e raised to minus t by 2. So by this particular derivation we have taken assumption, and if you don't want to remember this, you can go by the formula, or sorry, options are there, that e raised to plus u or e raised to minus u. So you can do a try and error method, that let's just take an assumption of cosec x is equal to first of all e raised to u plus e raised to minus u. Then if we don't get the answer, then go for e raised to u minus e raised to minus u. Okay, but this is just one example how we are going to solve that. Now see, we have here cosec x is equal to e raised to u plus e raised to minus u by 2. So its differentiation minus cosec x cot x dx is equals to again e raised to u minus e raised to minus u by 2 du. Now most important thing here, what is dx? Dx is equals to e raised to u minus e raised to minus u by 2 du is there upon cosec x cot x. So cosec x is equals to e raised to u plus e raised to minus u by 2. It is there. And for cot x, we can write square root of cosec x square minus 1. And what is cosec x square? It is e raised to u plus e raised to minus u by 2 whole square minus 1. See, this is a very important step. We just write down the value of cosec x and cot x. Cot x can be written as square root of cosec x square minus 1. Now just put this value in this equation. So we have the final step here. Dx is equals to minus 2 du e raised to u plus e raised to minus u. How this come? See, this goes here, this goes here. So it becomes e raised to u plus e raised to minus u whole square minus 2. So that becomes e raised to u minus e raised to minus u whole square, because the middle term got exchanged. So this term and this term gets cancelled out. So only we have the left is 2. This 2 goes here. So e raised to u plus e raised to minus u by 2. Here this 2 is also there, and this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled out. If we take LCM 2 here, this 2 goes here. So we left with here 2 square root of 2 square, that means square root of 4, that is 2, and this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled out. So we left with this only term, that is 2 du upon e raised to u plus e raised to minus u. Okay. Now for the limit, we have to go for this, that is ln 10x by 2 is equals to t. Now if we put x is equal to pi by 4 here, then log of 10 pi by 8, that is 1 plus root 2. Then the lower limit becomes log of 1 plus root 2. Now if we put pi by 2 here, then 10 pi by 4, that is 1, log of 1, that is 0. So upper limit is 0. See, the limit exchange is also important. Now we have dx, that is minus 2 du upon e raised to u plus e raised to minus u, and cosec x, sorry, here the 16 is 17, power 17 is there, because we have to find out the cosec x raised to 17. Cosec x is e raised to u plus e raised to minus u. We take an assumption of that. Okay, so this is here, and this is 1 e raised to u gets cancelled out. So we left with 2 e raised to u plus e raised to minus u whole raised to 16 du, and here minus sign is there. So if we apply minus sign to this limit, the limit got exchanged, the limit is flipped. So the lower limits get upper and upper gets lower. So final answer is 0 to log e is power log 1 plus root 2 with the power e 2 e raised to u plus e raised to minus u whole raised to 16 du. So this is my right option. Okay, that is answer option number A. Okay, so this is a very good and tough question. Please remember all the steps carefully. The main important steps are here: the cancellation of the part, the dx part, the minus sign is there, this minus sign, see, this minus sign is there. If dx is this 2 terms is here, then this minus sign has to appear here, and this minus sign appear in this step also. See, okay. So this is a very important steps to remember. So this is real IIT JEE sums. So please make a practice on that. If you have any query, ask me in comments. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe button. Thank you.